Hi all, myself Meenu Balan from Department of Logistics. Today I'm going to discuss about the topic group dynamics. We can look at the definition of group. According to Marvin Shaw, a group is two or more persons who are interacting with one another in such a manner that each person influences and is influenced by each other person. That is, a group is the combination of two or more persons and they should influence each other. That is the definition of group. And group dynamics. The social process by which people interact face to face in small groups is called group dynamics. The factors including all the actions in the group that together we are calling as group dynamics. Next, features of group dynamics. First one, perception, motivation, group goals, group organization, interdependency, interactions. First one is perception. That is, in a group, the group members should know each other, understand each other. Because in a group, for an organization, a group is very important. So, for achieving group goals, their interaction and their understanding is very important. Second one is motivation. Group members should motivate each other, and the group goals will be achieved if they are getting highly motivated. Next is group goals. Group members should work for a common goal that is called group goals. Next is group organization. We should consider a group as an organization. There will be some rules, regulations, manners, everything is there in a group. Next, interdependency. Group members should depend each other because alone cannot do anything. So for achieving group goals, they should depend, interact each other. Next, interactions. Interactions means the proper communication. There should be a proper channel of communication in the group so that they can achieve the group goals. Now we can look which are the types of the group. Group can mainly divide into two, that is formal group and informal group. Again, formal group we can divide into three, that is command groups, task force, committees. Command group means a permanent group. For an example, in an organization, finance department, it is a command group because it is a permanent group or a permanent department. So such departments or such groups are called a command group. Next is task forces. Task forces means a temporary group for attaining or doing a special task. We are forming some groups. So they are called a task forces. Next is committee. Committee means we know planning committee, budgeting committee. We are selecting some members from different groups and forming a committee. So this is one kind of formal group. Next is informal group. That is, we can divide informal group into three: interest and friendship, cliques, sub-cliques. Interest and friendship. In an organization or anywhere, we'll be having some friendship social networks. So we will form a small group there. So that group are called the interest and friendship group. Cliques means uh, they may be not our friends, but because of the situation, because we work together, so we have to face them, we have to interact with them daily. So that groups are called cliques. And sub cliques means also within the organization, also the persons from outside the organization. They are called sub cliques. Now we can look group development procedure. So group is developed by going through this process. That is, first one is forming, storming, then norming, performing, and adjourning. So forming stage is, a group is just formed. This is the initial stage. At that stage, group members doesn't know each other, they are not familiarized. So that is the beginning stage of the group, that is forming stage. Second one is storming stage means they interact each other, and in a group a subgroups are developed because of some their interactions. So because of their connection and all, some subgroups are developed. That's called storming. Next one is norming. In this third stage, at that time that group members will know each other, they're starting to say their views, suggestions. So there is a chance for disagreements, differences, power issues, everything will happen. So all these things come under the stage norming. Next, performing means they have to perform what the given task, because that group is formed because of some task or to do some something in the organization. So performing stage, it is that that time the group is fully matured and they have to perform their task. That is performing group. And last one is adjourning. So for permanent group, this performing is the last stage. For temporary group, adjourning is the last stage, because for temporary group, that group is formed just for a temporary purpose or for the given task. After that task, that group need to disbandment. So they have to disperse and they have to form another group. So that is adjourning. So for permanent group, performing is the last stage. For temporary group, adjourning is the last stage. So these are the group development process. First one is forming, then storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. So that's all about group dynamics. Thank you.